So we have here the 2020 TEMBELA Wines VERDELHO. It's our first release of the VERDELHO. We're actually standing in the VERDELHO block in Stellenbosch. I skipped a year on this vintage. So we're only gonna now release a 2022 of this wine, but I'm also looking forward to that. Let's open up and see how it has aged in the bottle. My wine label is named after my mother, TEMBELA. TEMBELA means to have faith, hope, and belief. It's an isiXhosa word. Depending on on the context that you can use it, it can mean those different three things. My mother had, all those things, faith, belief, in me to actually go study winemaking. It's not easy for a parent to allow a kid to go study to make alcohol. They rather go study engineering and other stuff. So, I'm very grateful for her for allowing me and supporting me in my adventure. The sad part of it is that, the first time I was going to come to the vineyard, my mother passed away on that day. So I couldn't really come and see the vineyard in 2020. And Duncan luckily helped me out with that. You have two women who are wearing traditional Xhosa attire. They are carrying wine barrels. So we are infusing two things that are very dear to my heart. One, my culture, Indoda Xhosa, and two, wine, which I have a huge passion for. And those things, guide me in life in terms of principles and values that I have now. VERDELHO is not really a common variety where it's made to be, 100% single variety. It has a really high natural acidity. People rather, use it in blends. It's a really good blending component. I'm quite new in the industry with my brand. I wanted something to establish myself with. And I've tasted some of VERDELHO around the world. And, it was fascinating for me to make wine out of it. And what's nice, which I really love about the block, is that you can also see Table Mountain that side. You can also see where I'm coming from, Khayelitsha, which is a big one. So I actually love the physical work, and I love harvest. Every vintage is different, so there's always something that you're gonna learn which is new. That's a difficult one to answer. You want something that just keeps on giving and giving. If I go now and smell this wine, it's giving me flavors, but when I go back again, it's giving me more different flavors, and that's what you want, something that will keep on throwing you and back in and back in. It's like a rose. Just before it flowers, it's closed off and you're waiting and slowly it opens up, and it becomes this most beautiful thing ever. And now, once you have been taken in by the nose, now you want to taste it, because the nose is your first sense, and it just keeps on drawing you now to actually taste it. All those aromas that you picked up on the nose, they just follow through onto the palate, and it just becomes the most beautiful thing ever. Hi, I'm Banele Vakele from TEMBELA Wines. This is Postcards from a Vine. Cheers, eh?